has said that he hopes the US and Iran engage constructively in peace talks as the US delegation landed in the Pakistani capital a short while ago. Dar also reiterated Islamabad's desire to continue facilitating the parties to reach a lasting and durable solution to the conflict. According to a statement from Pakistan's Foreign Ministry, and with that, Major General Sudhakarji, I want to come to you. Pakistan is claiming to actually have a stand, but do they even say anything when it comes to Donald Trump, or are they just puppets? What do you have to say? Major General Sudhakarji, am I audible to you? Would request you to please unmute yourself. All right, we are unable to hear Major General Sudhakarji, but I'll try and establish that connection with you, Major General. But in the meantime, Mr. Srivastav, what do you have to say about what I just mentioned about Pakistan really acting as the intermediary?
Pakistan's role has been that of a messenger, and they have provided their venues, this Islamabad venue for these talks, and I do not see their role more than that. And I think, but it should also be recognized that they have played their role of a messenger in a proper way, and they have been conveying those messages from here to there in this manner, and they have certainly played a constructive role in establishing peace and stability in the West Asian region. So there is no doubt on that, and I believe that this role has been of enormous significance. There is no doubt. But as far as the Pakistan's credibility is concerned, I do not think that Pakistan has that kind of credibility and influence that it can, determine the outcomes of these talks, and the sides will take the views of Pakistan seriously when they are negotiating with each other. They are just providing their venue, and they are just playing a role of a messenger. But I believe that China is there very much on the background, and maybe Russia too. And Egypt and Turkey-like countries, they are also playing their role, though they are not announcing that what they are doing from the back channel side, but they are certainly active from the back channels. And also, I'd like to again highlight that the international community also wants to see these talks succeed, including our own country. We had welcomed this ceasefire when it was announced, and also we would like to see this dialogue, diplomacy, and de-escalation for which Prime Minister Modi and External Affairs Minister Jaishankar has been, advocating for. So I think international community also wants to see the end of this conflict. But I would again say this is just the beginning of the end of this war. And this is Islamabad could be just one of those venues where these talks have begun. But when Israel joins it, obviously, Israel has been very much part of this war, but Israel doesn't have good ties with Pakistan, and they hate each other. The kind of exchanges you saw between Khwaja Asif and Israeli side, I think that is quite self-evident that what kind of deep mistrust Pakistan and Israel have with each other. So I think when Israel comes up for this kind of a negotiation, which I believe that Israel will have to come, because in my assessment, United States of America is pursuing this talk seriously. If they have decided to send J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States of America, to lead this delegation, that shows the seriousness with which President Trump is pursuing these talks. Though he may say different things, and obviously President Trump diplomacy with regard to whether this Iran or Hamas or Hezbollah or Russia, he has been pursuing this this entire diplomacy and their strategic positioning with this philosophy of peace through strength. And he believes that the peace can be established through strength, and that's why he keeps demonstrating his strength, that we can do this if you do not agree. So I think that philosophy is quite clear, but there's no doubt that United States of America also does not want to see this war escalate further, and they want to engage with this war for a prolonged time. And that's why I think United States of America is giving a lot of seriousness to
Right,
these
Mr.
talks.
Srivastava,
That's
I'll
why
come back to you after taking this. Now, adding a note of caution to the high-stakes Islamabad peace talks, Iranian Parliament Speaker